Insights from Tim Ferriss's The 4-Hour Workweek, brought to you by InstaRead. The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss is a guide to get you out of your 9-to-5 office job and out into the world, seeing and experiencing things like you never thought possible. Many people today think that more means better. This applies to how many hours you work or how many customers you have. Whether you are a business owner or an employee, once you begin to reject this idea and accept that life is meant to be spent happy, you'll begin to re-envision your business and your personal life. Ferriss aims to show readers how easy and affordable it is to travel the world while working remotely from anywhere. He offers multiple tips on how to achieve this, such as outsourcing your daily tasks, replying to emails only once a week, and generating your own cash flow. Insight number 1. Power is not determined by money, but by the options you have in your life. If someone makes $500,000 a year, but cannot travel and must work 80-hour weeks to afford rent, are they really powerful? Number 2. There are rules in life just as there are in sports. You need to stop thinking about how to compete within the rules and start looking into bending the rules to your benefit. These are the rules to follow to separate yourself from everyone else. Retirement should be treated as a worst-case scenario. You need time to rest in order to work at your best, and work should be measured by production rather than contribution of time. Number 3. Stop using money as an excuse for why you aren't living the life you want to live. It is not the answer, but the barrier in your mind that stops you from evaluating yourself truthfully and correcting your life. Number 4. Pay attention to relative income as opposed to absolute income. Absolute takes into account just money, whereas relative factors in time. 2 people might make the same amount of money each year, but the one who had to work less would be the richer of the 2. Number 5. Millions of Americans hate their jobs and think they are stuck there for the next 45 years. Anyone can leave their job to search for what they truly want, but only if they conquer their fears first. The only way to truly conquer the fear of leaving your job is to determine your worst-case scenario. Once you can define it, you can plan for it, and then realize you can manage it if it ends up happening. Do not hope that things will magically improve over time. At some point, you will need to cut your losses and search out for your own happiness. Many times, people will realize that happiness is much easier to achieve once they've left their day job behind. Number 6. The opposite of happiness is not sadness, but boredom. Excitement is the most practical way to achieve happiness. So do not search for what will make you happy, but for what excites you. People are often afraid to be unrealistic when choosing their career. Yet after years working the same realistic job, they end up becoming more afraid of turning into their miserable bosses. The solution to this problem is dreamlining. Dreamlining is a set of rules that applies to any timeline and anyone chasing their dreams. These rules are A. Shifting your goals from abstract to defined steps, B. Making your goals unrealistic to be effective, and C. Focusing on activities you enjoy when you aren't working. Number 7. The information you pay attention to needs to be important. Otherwise, it will consume your time and energy. You need to be selectively ignorant and redirect your attention to things that matter directly to you. You can start by simply consuming less information. If it's difficult to stop consuming certain types of media or information, take a 1-week information fast. Cut yourself off completely and use that time for family or exercise. Soon you'll figure out which information is vital to you and learn to cut out the rest. Number 8. Get yourself an assistant. Whether you own a business or not, paying someone to do your non-vital tasks frees up your time and allows you to focus on more important tasks. If the extra help lets you work less, it is worth it. It is important to know how to delegate tasks. But before you delegate any task, try to eliminate as many tasks as you can. If they can't be eliminated, automate them with things like spam filters, auto replies, and outsourced labor. Number 9. To truly live the 4-hour workweek, you need to create a business or sell a product that generates cash flow and doesn't consume much of your time. The best way to build a company from the ground up is to have the end in mind, which in this case is the 4-hour workweek. To do so, you will need to make sure your company is self-reliant. Number 10. Several fears keep people from leaving their full-time jobs. They are afraid that quitting is permanent, they won't be able to make their payments, they'll lose their insurance and retirement accounts, and their resume will be ruined. To counter these fears, remember that you are leaving your job to find a new one. If you are worried about bills, live off savings. Transferring retirement accounts to another company is free and easy. And for your resume, a year traveling is more interesting than another year working. Number 11. Do not work tirelessly in the hopes of being able to afford traveling around the world later on, because it is far cheaper than you think, and more than likely, you can afford it now. Instead of trying to see multiple countries in a week, try staying several months in one place before returning home or moving on to another locale. This is known as a mini retirement and should give you time to reevaluate your life away from stress or pressures. Number 12. It will take time to adjust to the abundance of freedom you have when you're working a 4-hour workweek. You might feel lost without a job. As a remedy, try learning new skills and languages while you travel. Don't forget to keep following and rethinking your dream lines. Anything that excites you and brings you happiness is worth doing. Try to avoid comparing yourself with others that work traditional 9-to-5 jobs, and remind yourself you were unhappy when you worked like them. Don't forget to enjoy the benefits of life outside of work. Surround yourself with positive people and experiences completely separate from work. We hope you enjoyed the insights from Tim Ferriss's The 4-Hour Workweek. Smash the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. Visit instaread.co to get more insights from this and thousands of other books. Use the code YouTube to get a discount on your subscription.